What's going on, everybody? And we made it. Got home in time today for this game that I'm not that thrilled about. Hopefully, it will. Hopefully, it will turn out to be something special. Maybe two bad teams getting together will put up a show today and make this day go by. Broncos country. Dave says, "Let's ride." Hey, Lindsay. Merry Christmas, there, puppet. Cheeseheads and bungles. Hey, whatever. Keep calling us bungles. It's okay. We like it. Congratulations on that great victory today. Comeback win for the Green Bay Packers. Got it done in Miami. Why am I streaming these god-awful teams? Because it's the chance that I had to see the teams I had the opportunity. Alex will be in here for the night game tonight. Oh, it is feels like punishment. It does. I mean, I just don't know what we're going to see here today, honestly. Russell Wilson and Baker Mayfield. Man, I can't imagine how bad or good it could be. It could be either. Either one of them could show up, or either one of them could completely not show up and cost the game. It could be a blowout either way. We won't know until we play it. I think I picked the Broncos today, just because. Thank you, Tim. Merry Christmas. It was a long day at work in the snow and the cold, but I got through it. I got to have cough drops today because my voice is starting to go again. Dude, I hope so, Puppet. Let's get this up there. Let's get there some scoring today. Man, I really hope we get some Broncos fans today. Really hope we get some Rams fans today so we can talk, have some fun. What's up, Nathan? Merry Christmas, young brother. Merry Christmas, Miss Lindsay. I hope you guys are having a great day. Aren't we all Broncos fans? I mean, when they're a 4-10 team, who cares, right? Coco Mike says, we're not dead. Cheeseheads emerged today with the big victory. This waiting till the last minute business has got to go for Chiefs fans, though. I'm indifferent. I want to see a good game today. I was happy to see Green Bay beat Miami, even though I picked Miami to win. I sure hope so, Dave. Makes for a better story for the playoffs. How nice would it be for you guys to go to San Francisco and repay the favor from last year? That's the story I keep running in my head. Tua's arm looked like a noodle today. Good for you. That would be awesome, Lindsay. I mean, he's only 41 years old, and he played like a monster last year. Look at the crazy sweater that Romo's wearing today. I got you guys, man. That's what I got for Christmas. I got to work today. Got to have some nice conversation with one of our blood fam. I did get in. I got a nice gift card, which, for once in my life, I'm going to use it for me instead of somebody else. It's going to give me something that I really want. I'll show you guys when I get it. I enjoy giving stuff, man. I would rather give than receive. A lot, Mickey. Packers donated a gift today. Tua donated a gift today. He donated 3 of them. 3 big interceptions. Maybe more. Heck yeah, man. There's a lot in this world. You know, we talk about it on Thanksgiving. What are we thankful for? But, you know, we get gifts every day and just don't realize it. Waking up every day is a gift. Having friends and people to communicate with is a gift. It's a blessing. And, you know, just being able to hang out on Sundays and watch football. Who's doing the play-by-play for Nickelodeon? Is it Nate Burleson? I've already worked 8 hours today. Right on. He does a good job, especially for the kids. I did work the whole day. At least it seems like a whole day. We left the house this morning at 5. Love buying gifts for little kids. But you know what? You know what's just as fun as buying gifts for little kids? Buying gifts for those who appreciate them. Got to keep warm, Mr. Tim. There's my gift right there, Miss Alex. You don't like my hat? Hoo-day, baby. It's so much fun having diversity of fans around here. We got a lot of cheeseheads. We got some Raider maniacs. We got some Saints fans. Yeah, it's cold, man. They need to get these games a rolling, though. Heck yeah. Giving's a blast, though, Dave. Big Soccer Baller says, I like the Rams. We do got a Rams fan in the house today. Well, that's good. Wishing you all the luck today with your temporary quarterback, because I can't imagine you guys keeping Mayfield next year. Yes, ma'am. That's a full day, Tim. 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. Dude, the next 2 weeks of the NFL are going to be absolutely awesome. There's 3 or 4 really big games next week. Fortunately for me, my team is involved in probably the biggest one, especially for Chiefs fans. Then you got the battle for the NFC South that happens next week. Winner will be the division leader, I believe. You got a couple games next week that people just need to hold on. Dude, it's going to be getting pumped up, man. I don't think we're going to, you know what, I'm going to say it right now. I don't think we're going to win that game. but I hope we don't get blown out. I might change my mind, but we can't make the coaching errors on the field like we did this week and hope to win that game. Right, I mean, for sure. Lots of playoff implications on everything out there right now. Fortunately for us this afternoon, this game here has zero playoff implications. The only implications that this has is how good the Seattle Seahawks and how good the Detroit Lions picks are in the first round. And I believe that's where the 2 first-round picks goes from these teams, Seattle and Detroit. Dude, I cannot believe that the Packers are only a half game out. These Denver Broncos look awful huddled up today. They look a little different. For the Chiefs, Alex, we can lose to Buffalo and still beat the Ravens for the division. But I would rather just beat Buffalo. If Baltimore wins this week and we lose, we play Baltimore for the division the next week because we'll be tied. Going to start with a handoff to Akers, who's going to push forward. He's going to get about 4 yards. That big right tackle is going to hurt. Adeniji doesn't do that great of a job. Baker fires, and it's a first down pass. And Atwell gets the completion. What's that, Lindsay? I'd take a tie with the Bills. There's another run with Akers. He's going to get to the outside, and he's going to get 8 or 9 yards on first down. They have to win out, and that means that KC has to drop a game, Dave. Which game do you think KC is going to drop? I don't wear no Christmas jersey. Oh, the Ravens Bengals. I don't know. Akers looks really good. He's all the way down inside the 39. There's another first down run for the Rams. Man, I don't think so, Tim, but I guess anything is literally possible. I don't know. Going to run it again. And he's going to get 4 more, 5 more yards. Tim says the Vikings are going to win out. Play action. Baker's back to throw. He rolls out, fires, and it's completed. And Higbee's going to stretch forward for the first down. JSP, Merry Christmas. He wasn't playing bad, though, Lindsay, and I do not like it dingy. Tim's screaming. There's the handoff. Going to get about 3 yards on first down. Akers is looking pretty good today. Horrible offenses are on display today. Gosh, I can't. Ugh. Do something, Baker. Oh, that's it. We need a penalty. Quentin Spain's good in small bursts, but he can't play. He doesn't do good when he plays a lot. Tim's in here. He's in here poking bears today because that means they got to beat the Vikings next week. What a nice little design play there, but it's not going to go anywhere. Merry Christmas, Pookie. I'm having some vocal issues and some throat issues, so I'm going to chew on some cough drops today while we're in here. I apologize. Thank you, Mick. Oh, there's a fumble. Mayfield goes back to try to get it, and he just falls on it. Takes him completely out of field goal range. It's going to be like 3rd and 30. Alley Cat trying to create chaos. I love it, man. Go, Tim. And he's going to get it out to Higbee, who's not going to get all the yards back, but he's going to get a few. 4th and 20. I've assumed that on the 36 or so, 42. I'm sure they're going to try to kick the field goal here with Mr. Matt Gay. Boy, I'm telling you what, Tua's starting to look like we thought he would look. The blood clots. Yeah, I didn't get to watch much of that game. I saw the end of it. I saw that 4th and 1 where Rodgers QB snuck. I know, Pookie. It'll be back up to 50 degrees. We'll get all this. We're going to get snow tomorrow, so. Merry Christmas, Eric. Thank you for stopping by. Anybody that hasn't done so yet, please smash that like button. Man, if the Cardinals win tonight, talk about that chaos in that NFC South. That'll do it, Tim. Matt Gay's a stud. 55-yard, 5-yard field goal there. That's pretty awesome. I'll tell you what, Pookie. I got what I wanted for Christmas. I'm just ready for next weekend to be over with. So we can do next Monday Night Football. That kick was gay. Yeah, Tim, you're pushing it today, bro. All right. But the Broncos defense does come up big there and hold them to a field goal when they looked like they was driving for a touchdown. Let's see what happens. Can Russell Wilson get his head out of his butt and play football? It's been a good Christmas, Mick, for sure. Glad you guys are all here. Thank you all for being here. Russell's back to throw. He throws it deep down the field. Very well defended by Jalen Ramsey there. Had perfect position. That's a pretty interesting stat there, Sean. I get the biggest kick out of watching A Christmas Story. There's the pitch and the handoff. And 2nd and 10 is only going to yield about a 1-yard gain for Latavius Murray. Yeah, I really don't consider Die Hard a Christmas movie, though. I mean, I know it's on Christmas, but it's not really a Christmas movie in my mind. I'm with you there, Alex. I'll take the Grinch up there as well. Wilson's back to throw. He has time. Lets it go downfield, and it's picked. Here we're coming back the other way. And he's going to get outside. Another first turnover of the day. Comes on an overthrown ball by Russell Wilson. I'm trying to see who he was throwing to here. Just threw it over the head of Cortland Sutton. And Durant gets the pick. He was really throwing that ball into triple coverage. And then they show a stat that says that he doesn't throw interceptions much. And Akers is going to run on first down, but he's only going to get a couple. Must have a taller offensive line in Denver. "22 feels like a heat wave." Play action. Baker's back to throw. He fires downfield. Wide open is Hopkins. They're going to be in the red zone. Mayfield looks pretty good when he's out of the pocket. That's a tutty. Tyler Higbee gets in. And the Rams go up 9-0. Kick is up, and it's good. 10-zip. They get a touchdown off the Russell Wilson pick. Bronco country, now we ride. They did score off the turnover, Tim. Man, I'm going to tell you what. Last couple of weeks tells me that scoring points fast and early doesn't mean you're going to win. I'm not sure why their offense is that bad. Yeah, I don't think an O-line has to be great to win. I think they just got to know how to play with each other. You're going to get beat by some of these big hosses that are in the league anyway. I think Russell Wilson looking bad this year just speaks volumes about how good of a coach Pete Carroll is. Yeah, I mean, and they're still a quarterback away in Denver. Yeah, I think Pete Carroll just does a great job. There's the run play there, and Latavius Murray's going to barrel forward for about 4. Latavius Murray's been playing some really good football too. Probably going to be a hold there on offense. Alex needs a nap. Sorry for picking on her. Don't ever be sorry. She's okay. Wilson's back to throw. He lets it go across the middle, and it's picked again. The Rams will start at the 10 in the red zone. Maybe, just maybe, we're seeing the end of Russell Wilson as a Bronco. Well, you're about to be down 17 to nothing, and when you've got 2 turnovers in the first quarter. Merry Christmas, Snowman. Play action. Rolls out to Higbee. He's going to push it all the way down to about the 2-yard line. Maybe the 3. Set up a second down and 1. Feel a Cam Akers run coming here. And it's a touchdown. Right on, Tim. Cam Akers just looked good going in the end zone. Russell Wilson, MVP. Well, there's only been 10 minutes go by this game, and the Rams have 17 points. Oh, yeah. I'm watching CBS. Nice to see you, Joel. Merry Christmas. Hope you and your family had a great one and are doing well. What's up, Haley? Nice to see you. Yeah, Tua can't hold on that facade for too long. His arm just looked like a noodle today. All I want to do is cough. Ah, such a finesse passer. We can sit and argue about Tua's arm all day. But what it boils down to is he's a finesse passer. He's got to get loft on it to go deep, and he likes to float it in there. If his accuracy's off, he's going to throw a lot of picks. Still a noodle arm. All right, let's go. See, can we have another turnover here? Russell hands it off. Latavius Murray blasts forward for 3. All right, 2nd down and 7. Russell Wilson cannot afford a turnover here. Back to throw. Here comes pressure. He steps up, fires across the middle. There you go. Hits Cortland Sutton with a strike. And Wilson's about to go down, and he does. He doesn't have the great arm strength, so he has to throw it way ahead of the play. So he does have to be very intuitive to throw. It just also leaves a lot of room for error. I gotta take this. I'll be right back. Some days when it rains, it pours. All right. Where are we at here? Ball is on the 48. Well, I muted it for a few minutes, Mickey. Yeah, I didn't think you guys really wanted to hear my work talk. Yeah, I'm just saying that offense has to be clicking 100% correctly for that to really work. And they've done a pretty good job this year, but like I say, Tua's arm strength is not that, and it'll eventually catch up to him. Today it caught up to him. I'm not on mute anymore. Yeah, the office keys are in the office. Very reminiscent of the 99 Rams. Definitely. But you notice that because it looks like Tua has to float passes in. He's got to get them up and get them into the right spot for them to be successful. Now, he can throw the ball way ahead because Tyreek has such good speed, and so does Jalen Waddle. But they've got to run under it. And you notice the other play that he really favors is them slant routes where he throws about a 15-yard pass. Yeah. Has to bring it way back and then step into it. No. Oh, I didn't see the question, Jack. Jets quarterback for next season. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it's probably not going to be Zach Wilson. But hey, I've been wrong plenty of times. I don't know that it'll be Mike White either. Mike White will probably be on the roster. Derek Carr makes a little bit of sense. Edmonds gets knocked out of bounds. I don't think he gained any yardage there. That probably depends on who the coach is going to be. Man, how many nice throw by Wilson and great grab by Sutton. Oh, he got it. Not a big Carr fan. I just think that he's a good average quarterback. Carr and Kirk Cousins feel like the same guy. Wow. You really think Robert Saleh is going to get fired? Man, because the Packers need a DC. Why do they keep showing this? That's a catch. Oh. He's been distracted by his friends' moms this season. I think Zach Wilson's biggest problem, it's not arm strength, it's not awareness, it's maturity. Oh my God. Chargers aren't going to let go of Herbert. I mean, I just there. I don't think with Josh Jacobs, what did he say? That he really doesn't want to be in Vegas next year. Zach Wilson would fit in very well with like a team like Cleveland, or the Jets could send more trash to Carolina. I'm just not into this year's quarterback class. Let's see. Carr in the right system could be fine. You just got to take the play calling out of his hands. Make sure he doesn't make bad decisions. And I wouldn't take on Matt Ryan or Tom Brady. Tom Brady may end up being a Raider. Kick is up and it's good. Denver does get on the board. Well, I mean, I didn't see nothing that really set me on fire. When I think an Ohio State quarterback is probably right at the top of the heap, I kind of like the kid from Michigan, though, which we'll have that game in here next week. Nathan says he drops the Raiders on the spot if Brady goes to the Raiders. Mickey says New England for 1 year. I don't think Brady would go back to New England. Well, that was weird. All right, everything just froze and locked up. I'm not sure if it's the computer or the internet. So, let me see what I did here. Not having the best day on a Sunday. I think it's my computer. The Jets are a good team that lost a lot of games over quarterback play. All right, this is going to take a hot minute. I agree, Chattius. The Jets would be the Jets should probably be about a 10-win team right now if they'd have played, had a little bit better quarterback play. I don't know. I think that's real interesting. The Lamar Jackson situation's nuts. I really don't want to blame the cat, Tim. He didn't unplug anything. Where's he at? Oh, he's hanging out at the top of the steps. That was weird because this computer usually doesn't freeze up at all. There's a completion for about 5 yards from Mayfield to Atwell. Ripping. Indiana versus Xavier was pretty good. They have not played well since. Outlet to Akers. Here he goes. He's got some open ground. He's going to get to midfield and be stopped there by 4 Broncos. Chair doesn't really squeak that much. I'll take my grief. It's all good. Okay. I'm almost back to normal, y'all. Just a second here. Looks like they got down to about the 32-yard line there with number 23. There's another first down for the Rams. A little bit of belly. I've gained some weight this winter for sure. And my shirt doesn't look great either, so. All right, there's another completion. He's going to get about 3 yards on first down. Working on being back to normal here shortly. I don't know why my scoreboard isn't working. All right, I think I'm back to normal. Okay, it only took just a few minutes. And there's another first down to Higbee, who's going to get inside the 10. Takes 3 Broncos to bring him down. He's playing like the player he was last year. I'm watching on CBS. I couldn't bear to watch Burleson on Nickelodeon, only because I really just didn't want to find the channel. Nice to see you, John. Merry Christmas, young man. Rams got an opportunity here to put 7 more on the board, go up 24-3. Yeah, no doubt. But I really don't think there's that many 5-year-olds watching NFL football on Nickelodeon, to be honest. I put on some weight. I ain't gonna lie. I don't go that far with the Bengals. I think they're just playing half games, and they're holding on for other halves. I think they got work to do. I believe Alex is if she feels good. And Baker Mayfield throws it off the upright. Magnets. Is what live? All right. 3rd and goal. Baker's back to throw. He gets hit. He gets smoked, but he completes the pass to Higbee and scores another touchdown. Baker took a pretty good shot there. I don't know what the penalty is, but it looks like it's going to be a defensive one. Nice strike from Mayfield. You got to give that guy credit when he deserves it. Kick is up, and it's good. 24-3. A lot. 13:27 to go in the second quarter. Oh, my clock's wrong. I got to fix that too. Dave says the Packers are winning out. Can't remember which game it was we watched last year on Nickelodeon. Sean says wild card games were usually on Nick. And I thought it was a Dallas game last year. Oh, okay. There it is. I see it. Yeah, I know we were on for that one. I just couldn't remember who it was. If the Panthers keep running the ball like they are, they're going to be dangerous no matter who they play. To the 25. He's going to get out to the 30. He's got a little bit of room. He gets out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Washington, I believe, is his name. Yep. And there's the first down by Latavius Murray. There goes Murray again. He's going to keep on running. Rams have a 3-score lead right now. Denver needs a touchdown in the worst possible way. Going to hand it off again. Murray just barrels for a first down. It's nice to see that Latavius Murray's found a place where he can run the ball and be effective here in Denver. Yeah. But if they can run the ball, they can do it. They can beat anybody. Ball was tipped, and it flies over the head of Latavius Murray. This could be that high-scoring game. Denver has such a problem consistently scoring points, though. They got to have a touchdown here. Wilson's back. Here comes pressure. He rolls out away, fires downfield, and the ball gets tipped. All right. Russell Wilson does not do well under pressure, man. He's been really rushed a lot. All right, here it is, 3rd and 10. It's a big play for the Donkeys. They need a first down in the worst possible way. Back to throw. Here comes pressure, and he's going to go down again. Yeah, Steelers and Ravens could be ugly. Now I'm really curious if we'll see Lamar back next year with the Ravens. Just makes you really wonder, doesn't it? That's Wilson's biggest problem, Crafty, is that he doesn't recognize and feel pressure, and he doesn't, when he knows that it should be coming on his backside, he doesn't. It's like he's oblivious to it. Makes him more of a liability. I like the whole franchise tag and keep proving it. I know that if you give him a long term deal later, um, then you're going to pay him more. But is he replaceable? I just don't know. I don't know what you do with him. I just get the feeling that they're going to franchise tag him again, and he's going to play that contract out, and then, he's going to get hurt again this year, and the money's just not going to be what they thought it was going to be. Yeah, true. But by running the way that he does and using his body in that manner, he's always going to get hit. I can't either, Chadius, but it would be funny. Yeah, they got him off waivers from Baltimore, I think. Saints got him from Baltimore and then waived him when Kamara came back, I think. McSorley out-duel McBrady. I just want to see a good game. What's up, Tin Man? Billy's in the house. How you doing, my brother? Merry Christmas. All right, 1st and 10 from the 10. He's going to go hands it off to Akers, who's going to bust it outside. He's going to bust forward for 4, just about 4 yards. They gave him some really nice forward progress there. Yeah, Baker looks like he's doing a pretty good job. I don't like teams that get bounced around everywhere. I don't think it's very fair to fans. And you've hit on Clinton, you've hit a subject that you can talk with Dave about extensively. All right, 3rd and 5 for Baker. Back to fire. He's going to look, goes through. Let's go. He's gonna hit his tight end on the run. Here's Matt Stafford. Merry Christmas, Clinton. Nice to see you. First and 10 from the 31. It's going to do a jet sweep here, and that's going to be Atwell, maybe? Powell. Merry Christmas, Jack. Appreciate you very much. All right. You know, if the Rams play this correctly, they can do a methodical drive here, burn most of the clock, and go into halftime with at least a 21-point lead. That's a tough situation. I don't know how I would feel if my team was stolen out from under me or just taken out of my city overnight. Yeah, I can't turn off the notifications on the one computer, but I can mute them. I don't know why. Is somebody blowing my phone up? Baker's back to throw. He lets it go across the middle, and it's going to be complete to Powell. He's going to get knocked down about the 47, and the clock's going to continue to tick. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and short. Yeah, I know, man, but it just doesn't stop once it starts, and I just ignore it. 2nd down and 5. Mayfield's back to throw. He fires. It's going to be really close to the 1st down. It looks like he's going to be about a half a yard short, and that's Van Jefferson, and he took a shot. I don't know. The Colts leaving Baltimore going to Indy was a pretty rough one too, right? They just pulled them out in the middle of the night, basically. I am not from Cincinnati, but close. 1st down for the Rams, and then a few more. Jack, I live about 45 miles west of Cincinnati currently, and I was raised about 70 miles west. I think constantly moving teams around is bad business. I also think St. Louis does deserve an NFL team. Ooh, not true, Dave. Not true. I've never seen anybody drinking from the Ohio. We may be dumb and simple around here, but we don't do that. Oh, shots fired. And I can't even combat you because we have the worst owners in baseball. I wish the Castellini group would find a new set of owners for sure. Well, you know the water in the Mississippi came from the Ohio generally, right? That's true. It's not very far south, though, is it? I guess it would be a little bit. Shelby is working, Mick. So that's the Missouri River then? At that point? On Christmas, people should be shot for that. We all worked on Christmas, Mick. Me, Alex, my wife, Shelby, my son. They both worked. We all worked on Christmas. Play action, nice screen design for Higbee. He's going to get a first down and have some running room. He's going to push forward and go all the way down to the 22. Hey, Balin, what's up? And I do not eat fish out of the Ohio, but I do eat fish out of the creeks that dump into the Ohio. Some of the best crappie fishing down here. Yeah, Wilson's not having a good game. But Baker's got a chance to put this game away. Another dumb penalty on the Rams that's just going to move them closer. And give them a first down. Romo Vision is the biggest waste of graphics ever. Wilson saving it for the second half. Man, if he's down 4 touchdowns. No, Mickey, it's not even halftime. We're close. We're at the 2-minute warning. Phone is blowing up today. My CBS, and I don't even really care. See, mine. And I had that happen the other day at the end of the basketball game. I'm familiar with the Muscatatuck. Probably Crafty. Yeah, I generally don't drink much tap water. I thought it was the Missouri River that comes from up there in the mountains, Clinton. But I'm not a geography whiz, so. Missouri River comes from Montana. Since we're almost to halftime, and it is Christmas today, I want everybody to start putting in what their favorite or best Christmas gift ever was. Man, I like to know something cool that somebody got. Oh. All right, 1st and 5 at the 18. Rams are in the red zone. There's the run. He's going to get 4 yards. Cam Akers has been running the ball well today. Jack, there are so many different types of environments here. Are you looking for a beach? Are you looking for the mountains? What kind of experience are you looking for? Higbee gets the ball and he goes all the way down to the 2. I think so, Crafty. It depends on what kind of experience you're looking for and what time of year you want to come. All right, it's 1st and goal, 1 minute and 10 to go here. My best Christmas gift ever was your girlfriend leaving you. Hey, what kind of experience do you want from the U.S., Jack? You want beach, hot, sunny, mountains, cool? What would you like? And Cam Akers just going to run right in for the end zone. And he lays it through the goalpost. Baker Mayfield has orchestrated another drive where they finish in the red zone. What's up, Mary? Merry Christmas. I hope you had a great day. I don't know, but where's he been all year? Yeah, they're up 29 points as soon as he hits this extra point, or 28. I'm sorry. I know. All right, nobody wanted you now. Either you put up or you just sit the bench and go nowhere. If you want to give credit to Baker Mayfield, just say Carolina. Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. I didn't sleep last night worth a crud either. Well, New Orleans is very historic. If you like places like that, French Quarter's pretty amazing down there. It is very hot and humid. Uh, I like I like some of the beaches. Hilton Head Island was a great experience for us. Also like Clearwater Beach and next to Tampa. That's a couple really nice beach areas. But New Orleans has a little bit of everything. Just find you one of those quaint places to stay in the French Quarter. That's awesome, Mickey. Yeah, it's a gift like that that you remember, right? Oh, wait, yeah. What, Tim get? Ah, it's okay. She can call me whatever she wants. There you go. Well, that's not very smart about the running it dry in oil, but I bought Alex a kick-ass set of drums, and she still has them to this day. She's got a lot of musical instruments, and the drums were probably my favorite one that I got her. I keep waiting for her to break out one of these days and take over at halftime. No, Jack, but it is on my list. I want to go over there and metal detect. We're getting closer. We just got all the rubble out of the two rooms. I think we're almost finished with the drywall work. The girls have two rooms that are complete, and then we're gonna do a little spruce up in the kitchen. We got to do a little fixing of a ceiling in there, and then a cleanup on the bathroom with a new vanity. And I think that's about it. No, I haven't. There's a first down for Denver. They're really needing to push, being down 28 here. They want to cut this lead. Yeah, I'm a bum, Mary. I'm a bum. Russell's in the gun. He's back to throw. Looking down the field. He's going to step up, but he's got nowhere to go. Another member of Denver's Super Bowl team passed away. Who's that, Crafty? Sounds cool. Ronnie Hillman. I don't remember him. 40 seconds to go in the half. Baker looks like he needs, or not Baker. Russell needs about 20-some yards. Steps up. He avoids the sack, and he's going to take off. Gets to the 45, the 50, and he just about gets smoked in the head again by Yeast, and he does get out of the way when he goes down. Another shot to the head would have been. Now, Demaryius Thomas, yeah. I remember when he went. Back to throw. Fires across the middle, and it's dropped. All right, 2nd down and 10. The Rams do have a timeout left. Denver has 0. Back to throw. Here comes pressure. He steps up. He's going to let it go downfield, and it's incomplete. Yeah, we're going to do the national semifinals for sure. And then I'll pick and choose something else to watch, but I probably won't broadcast anything else. If I'm bored and it's cold, I'll definitely do another game. Back to throw. Looks down the field. He's going to let it go across the middle. He's going to complete it. And Judy's going to get out of bounds with 1 second to go. Jerry Jeudy, very heads up, gets out of bounds. I think Michigan's going to blow out TCU, though. I really do. And this is a chip shot for McManus. 49 yards. It's up and it's square. It's good. 31-6 at the half. Favorite Christmas present you ever got, Mary? The comeback has begun. I hope so, Tim, just because of the fact that in the last Michigan game I did, the fans were completely nutty. Yeah, Balin, I'm with you 100%. But I'm not going to be disappointed if a Big Ten team wins. I just generally don't root for for some of them in the games. Now, when it comes to basketball, if Indiana's not doing well in the tournament, I root for all the Big Ten teams. Georgia is legit. When does Belichick retire? I'd like to say next year. You know, everybody's calling for some heads on the coaching staff there. I wouldn't be surprised just to see him quit. Haven't really gotten anything that sticks in your mind as a great president. That sucks. Anything that you ever really wanted that you never got? Maybe as a kid, young adult, who cares? As an old lady? You know, love's fun. Baker looks really good outside the pocket. Just saying, when he rolls out, the money tree that my son thinks money grows on would be nice. Heck yeah, I want a money tree. I only need one. I won't even be greedy. Santa won't bring you a good wife. Well, if you don't leave the plantation, Tim, you're hardly going to find one. You wanted peace on earth, but Putin ruined it. Well, I mean, Putin's ruined it to a degree. There's some other people out there that aren't as on TV as much that do a pretty good job of ruining peace on earth. Balin says, I'd always wanted a winning lottery ticket. If I got one, I wouldn't be here. True. A winning lottery ticket, and I don't know, I would be on a beach somewhere. Oh, look at the Tua highlights with that puny arm. Uh, man. Nuts. Merry Christmas, Miss Mandy. Nice to see you. Ranch out west sounds kind of fun. What state would you go to, Balin? I hope you had a nice Christmas, Miss Mandy. What was the best Christmas present you ever got? And what's something that you wanted that you never got? Right on. I was wondering if you was going to be like a Montana type of guy. I'd like to have a lot of land, I guess. That would be kind of fun. I don't really like the cold. Baker says, leave two alone. It'll be his fault if they don't make the playoffs. I've never visited either of those states, but I would definitely be down for it. what would be the narrative in Seattle if they hadn't have traded Russell Wilson and had the kind of season that he's having here? Would they be every state to accept Alaska? I'd love to see Hawaii and Alaska, but just Alaska has to be in the summertime. This flipping cold weather sucks. You think Pete Carroll would get fired? Hindsight and foresight, that would have been a mistake. Every state that matters. Yeah, we need like a professional wintertime sport in Alaska where they play in negative 20-degree weather. That's nice. I wish I haven't been to any place tropical, or I haven't left the country per se. I just wonder what they would be doing up there in Seattle. Would it, because they'd be talking about it every week. Would it be the coach's fault or would it be Wilson's fault? Eskimo Snowball League. They don't do the Iditarod anymore, do they, Tim? I don't know. I mean, Denver's had a pretty good defense. He's just hasn't put up numbers. I don't think they do the Iditarod anymore. I got to think if I'm going to get a chance to make it to any new states this year that I haven't been to. Seen Vermont. Haven't been to New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts, Connecticut. Does that really sound like a sport, Mary? I made it to upstate New York. I agree with that, Crafty. Someone check on Perna. Dude, he's got to be melting down at this point. Poor Brandon. For a young man, Balin, you seem like you've done a lot of travel. How many men keep warm? Livestock and lineman for profession. I've been everywhere. It sounds like it. Yeah. One team rebounded, the other team just has kept on going. We're going to start the third quarter. Finally, Rams, 20 minutes time of possession, 17 first down and 5 of 6 on third. All right, here comes the kick. Let's have a decent half here. Most points allowed in the first half by the Broncos since 2017. All right, Russell Wilson's back to throw. He rolls back, fires across the middle, and it's going to be completed. That looks like a fumble. Oh, say he's down by contact. That's a fumble. Let's see. Catch. Yeah, that's really close. Here we go on the challenge. Down. God, that's close. But yeah, I think he's down. I changed my mind. Yeah, the Broncos in the Super Bowl. Yeah, it's really hard to put your finger on it. You know, Russell Wilson can somewhat play football. He hasn't had a great year, but he can still play football. But they just can't seem to get anything right with a decent defense. It's just really weird. Wow. The NFC and the AFC will be in an even 37 wins against each other. I would have thought that number would have been a little bit more slated towards the AFC. Tomorrow at 8:20. Two teams going about the same direction as the two we're watching. Nowhere fast. It's so close. I think it's a fumble. Down by contact. Rigged. They had to give the refs an easy out on these calls. And in all honesty, we're 4 seconds into the quarter. This game's really slowing down. He's going to hand it off. There goes Murray. Reverse down. Wilson rolls out. He fires down the field. He's got a first down to Jerry Jeudy and more. Jeudy gets about 18 on the play. Murray gets about 6 on first down. There is some laundry on the field. Automatic first down on Denver. Fires across the middle. It's going to be caught. And it just feels like this is going to be the longest third quarter in the history of football. Wilson's back to throw. Rolls out. Looking down the field. Fires deep all the way to the back of the end zone, and it's picked by Jalen Ramsey. Going for Dulich in the end zone, and Ramsey picks it. Wilson gets greedy, throws into double coverage. Nothing there, and here comes the Rams. The difference between OPI and college and the NFL. I'll tell you what I like about college OPI as opposed to the NFL. I like that it's only a 15-yard penalty. So you can't throw the ball down on the 2-yard line with 3 seconds to go and get DPI on a short ball, on a short thrown ball going back to get it up there, and you still have that much water close to you. Does that make sense? Probably not. I just don't like being able to throw the ball 60 yards and throw it short and get a you know. Yeah, I think a 15-yard penalty for OPI is fair, or DPI, I'm sorry. And that way you don't get the benefit of going all the way down the field in one play. No, they're doing quarterbacks are making that throw on purpose now. Underthrowing these go routes on the outside. Because all the receiver has to do is just find the ball and come back towards it. I would. That's a fair play. How many touchdowns is Trace McSorley going to score today? And there's no real running game. I'm sure he's going to get sacked. And that's fine. Raiders are the most disappointing team in the NFL. I think we're watching the most disappointing team in the NFL, the Broncos. I mean, I guess that's a fair point. Me too, Mickey. I guess both teams are pretty dang disappointing, but yeah, the Raiders still had a shot to be in the playoffs. And you really can't say that. I don't know. Only winning 4 games seems to be more disappointing than winning 6 or 7. Yeah. You can throw the Packers in there if they don't win and go to the playoffs. Akers with another big run. He gets across midfield and down at the 44. Chargers are going to be in the playoffs, Mickey. How's that a disappointment? Because you don't want them there? Tennessee Titans, Indianapolis Colts. I feel like both of those teams are disappointing. Eagles have the most complete team in the NFL this year. Them in San Francisco. But I think the AFC has got the most talent and the strongest offenses. That's hard to say. Brock Purdy wins the Super Bowl. Divisional game? That's the only excuse I can make. Fires another first down to Van Jefferson. Patrick Surtain is a beast. NFL's tough, Crafty. Making the playoffs is living up to an expectation if you haven't done it in a while. Handoff. Akers is solid. What's up, MH? Second and 5. 8:53 to go. Baker Mayfield is just running these methodical drives and it's putting me to sleep. Mickey said Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. Baker rolls out. Lets it go. No, he's going to run it. He's going to run out of bounds. doing such a good job today at controlling this game. I mean, it is boring. There's still a scenario that the Vegas can get to the playoffs. Third and 3. Mayfield's back to throw. He looks, gonna let it fly, and it's caught. And he's gonna be brought down about a yard short of the first down. First down. Brown gets the run on 4th and 1 and gets it. Chargers or Fins to lose out. I can see the Fins losing out. How many have they lost in a row now? All right, 1st and 10. Baker's going to go play action. He looks down the field. He's going to fire it, and it's caught. Tyler Higbee's going to gain a yard. They called it a reception, and then they didn't. Who's left? Pats and Jets. I think they get one win there, Crafty. Mayfield lets it go. Another completion. Higbee's going to get out of bounds, and he's going to get the first down. It's going to be, looks like it's going to go to 1st and goal here. Miss Mary, you have a great Christmas night. I will talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Telling you. Yeah, Raiders probably don't win another game. That game against Kansas City will be their last stand. First and 10, and Akers is going to go down after a 1 or 2 yard gain. Man, I'm telling you, I'm spent. I don't have a lot of faith in Derek Carr. Never really have. He always seems like the guy that can get you there under the right circumstances but can't win it for you. And Akers is going to get about another yard and a half on 2nd down. It brings up about a 3rd and 7. You know, this Denver defense has been pretty dang good. Mayfield without a spotlight. This defense has been pretty good. Mayfield's doing a great job today. And they're going to get nothing on 3rd and 8. They're going to actually lose a yard, and it looks like they're going to kick a field goal here. Now we have an opportunity to see the best player on the Rams, at least the most consistent one this year, Matt Gay. Kicks up and it's good. No, sir. Will Sam Darnold be a starter in the NFL next season? He does look good on the Rams. Game is horrible, though. Okay, will he be the opening day starter for a team next season? You know what I meant. I know that's baseball terminology, but will he be a week one starter? Yes, they did, didn't they? Shit. Matt Corral, yeah. Merry Christmas, Miss Holly. It's been a tough game today. Woo. I was basically talking about how every Chiefs fan in America will be a Bengals fan next week, so it'll be a good week in this house. Path to the number one seed goes through Cincinnati. Yeah, I'm really, him getting hurt in the preseason like that's really. Judy drops the ball. There you go. See, I got everybody. I'll have everybody being a Bengals fan this week that wants to see that number one seed. And the thing is we don't have any real Buffalo fans in here. Kind of surprising too, because you would think, Bill's Mafia kind of is all over the place, and we would have found some by now. I do too. Wilson's going to get sacked again. This Rams team is looking like a Super Bowl team. How bad does that mean this Denver team is? Russ, just nowhere to go. There's a lot of money being spent on quarterbacks that just aren't performing. I don't know. He just got sacked twice. Just for 1 week, though. And that's all good. That was my prediction that Kansas City will get the #1 seed. So, whatever it takes to make that happen. Really, just next Monday is all you have to be. And the Rams will have the ball again. This third quarter is never going to end. This is worse than Groundhog Day. Yeah, the Rams Chargers game could be interesting. Yeah, Mickey wants a tie in the Bengals Bills game. Me too. You just want chaos, Dave. You got money on the Bengals having the 1 seed? Is that what it is? Yeah, Mickey. See, Dave's got his thought process. Yeah, I can't say that for sure about Buffalo, and I know every team kind of goes through lulls. That second half against New England, you do hate the Chiefs though. It's hard to keep that momentum going. Really, it is, especially for long periods of time. Especially when teams start noticing, right? These guys are playing good. We got to get in there. I'm okay with being wrong. There's a handoff to Akers, who's going to bust through the hole. He's going to get 7 yards on first down. Fight on Denver's sidelines. Mayfield lets it go downfield. He's going to smash it, and he's going to keep on his feet and keep on rolling. Man. Mahomes is insane with, just awareness. That's probably his best attribute. Awareness, arm strength, and ingenuity. He finds ways. It's what makes him so good. And the third quarter is going to come to an end. 34 seconds to go here. The Rams should be very content to let it go to the end of the quarter. I doubt it. I don't think Stafford will be traded. Could be. I don't know where he'd be traded to. Third quarter's over. God, this has been a long, miserable game. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a complete, Dave, just so you know, I don't have a complete understanding of dead cap. I'm trying to figure out how that actually works. Got you. I know that part of it. It's if they're cut. Does that's not if they're traded, correct? Baker's back. He fires across the middle, incomplete. So they cutting. So that takes away signing bonuses. Oh, I got you. He's got $49.5 million in bonuses. And there's a nice run by number 41, the fullback. I can't remember his name. He's going to get all the way down. against the cap. I still don't 100% get it, but I will understand it 100% before the next time, because that's going to be a lot of conversation in the off season. Is that because he has 2 years left on his contract that equals to $100 million? Well, I know if you can negate salary by paying it in bonus and it takes it away from the cap. If you restructure a deal, teams Baker fires it to the end zone, no good on 3rd and 3. Oh my gosh, Denver is just imploding. That should be Randy Gregory's last one. He should be ejected. Yeah, I know. I just know that there's different variables that I don't understand, Dave, and I don't like to talk about something unless I understand it. You know what I'm saying? So I'd prefer to understand it, and then we can have a good discussion. And there's going to be Akers is trying to get the edge for the touchdown, and he does. Cam Akers scores the touchdown, runs into a guy, then goes and picks him up. Cam Akers looking like an all-pro. Yeah, baseball's hard cap is a luxury tax, and I do understand that. All money in baseball is guaranteed as well. Yep. And see what I never understood. Here's the great divide here. Here's what I never understood. Kyler Murray was a first round draft pick by the Oakland A's and could have played baseball, and within 5 or 6 years just completely cashed in at shortstop because he was probably one of the five best players in the draft. Instead, he decided to come in and play football, risk injury, and mediocrity for that matter, because a college quarterback is never a 100% sure thing in the NFL. I didn't get that, dude. I played baseball. Oh, he was. Go check it out. Kyler Murray was, I think he was the number one shortstop. Yeah, but the signing bonuses for the first round guys, Sean, are phenomenal in MLB. You know, a lot of guys make a ton of money on the signing bonus for when they do get drafted. So 2 years in the minor leagues isn't such a big deal. They don't. They stay in the minors until they're ready to come up. But if you're the real deal, you're not there very long. Sometimes pitchers are there a little longer because they got to develop a little bit more. But other than that, less risk of injury. I mean, all money's guaranteed in Major League Baseball. Now, if you're drafted in the 10th round, right. Now, if you don't get drafted to the 10th round and you got to go down and play division, or you got to go play A ball and, wherever, Hoboken, New Jersey, and you have to work your way up, the minor league grind can be can be a long time thing. But I think, like A ball pays like 70 grand for real. I mean, Kyler Murray could have been Bo Jackson. Wilson's back to throw. He looks like he's going to get sacked again. Wilson. June 6, 2018. Kyler Murray got, and the Oakland A's agreed to a $4.76 million that was his first. That was his signing bonus for the Oakland A's. He would have got $5 million right from the get go, without playing a day. Latavius Murray may have got the first down there. Looks like he's a little bit short. And the A's were on board with him following a two-sport dream. So they were going to, I mean, he could have had his cake and ate it too. But you know what the thing about playing baseball is? You don't have playbooks to learn. So he probably would have done better in baseball. Is all that money? That money's not all up front, though, is it, Dave? Yeah. And I bet you in baseball, you don't get hit one time as hard as you do by getting sacked. FL Thunder digging with Rob. Yeah, that's true, Leo. No Call of Duty if you're playing 162 games a year. Man, it can get brutal in here really quick. But you know what? Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Russell Wilson, those guys have just got big bullseyes on their back. Right on, Rob. Nice to see you today, brother. Merry Christmas. Hope everything worked out well for you today. I had to work. Rob Burgundy. That's right. Can't shake this stupid cough either. Russ is back to throw. He's looking, chased and throws it away. He was out of the box, so it won't be grounding. No, man, it's 9 minutes and change in the fourth quarter. The first 6 minutes have kind of gone. We've had decent conversation. Telling you today, this game is rough. 41-6. Baker Mayfield looking like the first overall pick that he was. You know what? He may end up with a contract and stay here with the Rams. And Wilson fires it deep downfield to a wide open Judy, and he hits him. Dude, Wilson with the nice throw. Every dog has his day, I guess. Oh, I know, dude. I want this one to be over. I still got to run some errands tonight, and incomplete. You know the drill. Hit the like and the subscribe. And if you haven't, join the Discord, which I don't have posted today because I don't have it handy. But I'm sure you can find it somewhere in one of the recent descriptions. And all aspects of this channel have grown tremendously over the last month. Tale of two halves for Tua. I think Tua's a bust. Just going to keep saying it. Unless he develops more arm strength, I think he's a bust. That's a touchdown. Dolchich. Denver found the end zone. And Russ is holding up two fingers. I've never been a Tua fan. I think he is mediocre. I think Zach Wilson has more of an upside than Tua Tagovailoa. Zach Wilson's just going to take maturity. And they're going to call Ramsey it's got to be illegal contact. It can't be pass interference. Because the ball was so overthrown. Right now. Okay, long term, Zach Wilson's a better quarterback. You don't think so? I think long term Tua is a better, or long term in the NFL, Zach Wilson's a better athlete, better quarterback. He's got more of the right skill set. There is another flag. I just think there's going to come a point where Zach Wilson matures, and once he matures and devotes himself to learning the game the right way, he's got a better skill set than Tua does. And Merry Christmas, Sam. I just believe that. I know you will. There it is. There's the 2-point conversion for Latavius Murray. And the Donkeys hit 14. I guess I just see the upside in his athletic ability, arm strength, and throwing capability. I think Baker's better than Tua. Right now, I would agree. I think Wilson does have the upside, and that's a big if he matures. You know, if he keeps playing like this, Sean, there's going to be a lot of teams that that are going to look at Baker Mayfield again. He's just got to keep his mouth shut. Baker's got to stop letting this here do all the talking. Letting his emotions out on social media is absolutely ignorant. About like what's his name from Tennessee? Peyton Manning? Went to Washington. Wentz, drafted by Tennessee, went to Washington. Drafted by Tennessee, went to Washington. Tennessee to Washington. Tennessee to Washington. Not sure, Dave. You have seconds, bro. I just can't think of who you're talking about. It wasn't a literal second, Mick. Dolphins at Patriots. I bet Tua doesn't escape with a win. Colts at Giants. Could be interesting. Jake Locker. I remember that dude. And I love these type of conversations because, inevitably I don't care if I don't really care if I'm wrong. It's just how I feel at the moment. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about Zach Wilson. I don't think he knows how to. I don't think he has the maturity to be a teammate. I don't think he has the desire. I mean, but I think he has all the ability to do it. Used to crap all over Anthony Davis. Absolutely. Everybody's got opinions. And you know what? I will say this about everybody else's opinion. You really should respect everybody's opinion too. Even though you may not agree with it, it does deserve and command your respect as a friend. And Baker Mayfield has been let off the field for Mr. Perkins to finish the game today. Baker's done his job and he gets a break. Not a complete jerk. It's okay, Mick. Matt Gay for the 53-yard field goal attempt. Best player on the Rams is up. Kicks it. It's good. 44-14. Telling you, Baker Mayfield played a great game today. This Denver defense is decent. They're a decent D. Look at him. He's composed over there today. He's not headbutting people with helmets. You know, McVay said you got to knock that stuff right out. How bad is Russell Wilson? I think it's becoming evident that he's bad. You know, Rob, that's a team that nobody's talked about that's probably going to be in the quarterback market because I'm almost assuredly going to say that Brady won't be there. And honestly, I don't think you guys really want him there one more year. It's a great place to. I mean, there's a lot of good things there for a quarterback. Now Alex's comment was that this game had the potential. It's so bad that it could be good. That was her opinion. I think Tannehill's garbage. I think Tannehill had a great team last year, and he's not a great quarterback. Had every opportunity in Miami. He's had every opportunity in Tennessee with some great defenses and a very solid running game with weapons. I don't know what more does the guy need to win. I feel like Tannehill's a lot like Derek Carr. I don't know what the flipping Colts did this year with Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor should be a workhorse. There's a nice run for Denver, 7 yards. 5:19 to go. Yeah, Cooper Rush. If I was Cooper Rush, I would pick if there was offers in free agency, I would pick a team behind a quarterback like say Russell Wilson that I might get an opportunity to play and showcase. But you know what? Look, look at this list here. Philadelphia, they're pretty set for now. Minnesota, I don't think Kirk Cousins is the greatest in the world. San Francisco doesn't have a great quarterback. Tampa Bay is going to need a quarterback. Um, the Giants, I don't like Daniel Jones. I mean, Washington, I really don't like Taylor Heineke. I don't think he's the right guy. I don't like Sam Darnold. I don't like Tannehill was a wide receiver. I believe that. And there is Wilson throws it to Judy. It's out of the he catches it, but he goes out of the end zone doing so. I mean I'm gonna say that there's 10 to 12 quarterbacks in the league that really can dominate and take over a game. I that's all I really say is that you need a quarterback that has the possibility of taking over a game. There you go. That's a great comparison. Uh, Minshew versus Heineke. They seem like the same guy to me. They both play with a lot of emotion, but they control it, and they can will you back into a game. They can motivate you, but they don't. They can't win it on just their quarterbacking ability. I guess if that makes sense. See, look how this postseason is turning out. You know, look at Trevor Lawrence, developing quarterback. Justin Herbert is a good quarterback. He's one of those guys that has that potential. Incomplete on 3rd and 10. They're going to sneak in. I think Herbert's got more talent. Um, I'm not saying than Favre, but I think he's got a lot of upside. Trevor Lawrence remains to be seen how much upside he's really going to have. Oh, wow, they took Wilson out. It's Mark Rippon in there now. And there's a pick, and he's going to go all the way back. Rippon throws the pick, and it's going to be a pick six. Kobe Bryant. No, ain't Kobe Bryant. He's a Seahawk. I'm glad people forgot that Manning, Roethlisberger, and Brady. Rippon got a TD pass. It wasn't the good kind, though. You're telling me that I don't know. I just feel in the playoffs this year. I think it takes a great quarterback to win the Super Bowl. Um, that's why I don't think Philadelphia or San Fran's going to win the Super Bowl. Can Dak win one? He's just above. He's above a lot of the guys that I've been talking about, in my opinion. I think he's a top tier quarterback in the league. Durant, but the quarterbacks that are going to be in that game in the playoffs that I think can win it are named Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Justin Herbert. Not this year, but I think he's that type of guy. Trevor Lawrence could be that type of guy. Um, Lamar Jackson, if he's healthy. You don't like Herbert at all, do you? Trying to figure out why. What is it about Herbert you don't think? Nope. And he went to Oregon. I mean, his numbers have been pretty good for his 3 years in the league. He's thrown for over 4,000 yards. I mean, his QBR has been over 91 and a half every year. and it was higher his first 2 seasons. He's a 96 QBR with a 66% completion percentage, 13,000 yards, a 3-to-1 touchdown to interception. I mean, those are pretty good numbers. I mean, well, let's see. Let's just be. Oh, and I forgot to mention Aaron Rodgers. That's a guy that can go out and win a Super Bowl. There you go. All right, Dave. How about this? How about Justin Herbert's first 3 years of quarterbacking? Not even though the season is not complete, in comparison to Aaron Rodgers' first 3 years of complete season quarterbacking, are very similar. Aaron Rodgers had a little bit of higher QBR, but yardage, touchdowns, and interceptions pretty equal. Does that make it any better for you? True. But I guess the gripe on Rodgers could be that he doesn't have more than one. I'm just saying that Rodgers' numbers throughout his entire career are very comparable. Rodgers didn't go to Oregon. Dave, I love that you're absolutely set in your mindset. I absolutely do. There's a good run by number 19, Edmonds, for the Donkeys. So when I mentioned them guys I mentioned, those are just guys that Kenny Pickett will be a difference maker. I think he's going to be a serviceable quarterback. I know they use that terminology a lot. I got you. It's cool too. I think it's fun to contradict and argue. I think Pickett's going to be okay. I think Kenny Pickett's going to be okay. I don't know that he's ever going to develop into that guy. But at the same time, I like his decision making. Mickey says you can't spell Pickett without Pickett. Is it because of his girl hands and gloves and face shield? As most guys would tell you, they're 8.5-inch hands, Dave. Does it also matter to you that a few years back in the draft, they dogged on Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes for their hand size? See that ruler? Hey, it's that special ruler I let my wife use. You know which ruler I'm talking about. Special ruler. This game is an absolute tragedy, man. The Rams probably haven't put up 51 points in 3 games in a row tonight, and they do it tonight. I like Derek Carr, the way he handles himself as a person. Ryan Tannehill's a little flaky. I definitely, I just feel like those guys are like a notch under those top tier quarterbacks. And then I feel like everybody, every single year now, when the season ends, we try to convince ourselves of how many of those guys are in the draft at quarterback. And you're gonna that's the off season. The off season is comparing all these guys and trying to find that guy out of every draft. And every draft doesn't necessarily have them. The draft with you got a draft with Mahomes, out Allen, Lamar, those guys all got drafted. Burrow's the same age. Um, Justin Herbert, I know Dave don't like him, but those are all quarterbacks that have enough to carry a team by themselves, put a team on their back. They have that Peyton Manning thing. You don't. It doesn't matter who's on the team with you. You can still win a game if you need to. And that's the type of quarterback I was talking about. Aaron Rodgers has been that guy. And see, Justin Fields, but these running quarterbacks, I think they're all short lived. They're kind of like trinkets, and I think that's why the Ravens and Lamar are playing this game with contract, because if Lamar's betting on himself, does he hang in there and get the big contract when the time comes? Do they give him the contract? Who knows? Yeah, and there you go, Leo. you listen, with Kyle Shanahan's system and the way that it's set up out there, uh, you can, as long as you play within the system, you can be a good quarterback and you can win with that team. Purdy is in an ideal situation. Jimmy Garoppolo was in the ideal situation. Trey Lance may not be that guy because he was not doing well. But absolutely, that's an interchangeable part for that team. How many teams in the NFL would like to say that? You know, a lot. And so that Shanahan's got something really good going on out there. He may have the best roster in football. And Lamar's throwing game, since he's been in the NFL, hasn't really progressed. But Dave, I used to watch Lamar in college, and he could air it out. He could really air it out. Yeah, I mean, is Josh Allen going to be the one that survives? Because he's technically a running quarterback. 51-14. The Mountain Goats beat the Donkeys. Purdy's going to have some ups and downs. Yes. Man, everybody that hung out with me in here today for this, I know there was a little lull in there in the middle where I was about ready to fall out. Luck took some nasty hits refusing to go down. Yeah, there's a stubbornness that you got to learn. Alex will be in here for the Bucks game, Rob. Never fret, which will be in about 30 minutes or so. She'll be back in here, and I'll be in the chat. You guys are flipping awesome today. I'm going to figure out where my StreamYard is. I'm going to leave you with some shark action. Mickey, thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Rob, Dave, I love the conversation, man. You guys are awesome. Sam. Exactly. He's a serviceable piece in that offense, Sam. He's not the guy that's your long-term answer, but he's going to be able to get you through to that point. Dave, brother, next week, be on the lookout, everybody, because there's going to be a few more streams than normal in here. I know I got a basketball game on the 5th. I know I got at least 3 football games this weekend, plus whatever Alex puts in, plus our picks night will be in here on Wednesday. We got a lot coming up, getting ready for the off season. But you know what? I definitely want everybody to join the Discord. If you can't find it in this link, go check out one of the others and get there. Also, Alex's gaming streaming is a lot of fun. Right, David, and I'll address that. You're exactly right. He came in, he did what he was supposed to do, and he won games. He developed into a quarterback, an actual quarterback with his own personality and style and whatnot. He takes a lot of grief because he's smart enough to check the ball down instead of pushing it when he doesn't need to. And that's why he doesn't willingly put himself in positions to make mistakes. And that's the reason why he's always been successful. His longevity is based on his health and his desire to stay healthy and be on top of his game. I don't like him. I don't think he's that great, but he's done all the things he needs to do to stay in the league and be competitive. And at least you got to respect that. But with that all being said, I'm tired. I've had a long day. I will see you guys here at about 8:30. I'm going to leave you with some shark action, and I'm out. Who Day? I forgot to hit the end button.